I tell you, it is a wonderful day in the canteen because we have some wines, we got some cheese coming up later, and we have a very special guest back on the show. Yes, Angela Aiello is back on the show, so good to see you, Ange. But you brought back Chilean winemaker Viviana Navarette. Good to see you, Viviana.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, because you were here last summer.
Yes,
right?
last August.
So back in the area.
Yes, from Chile to Canada to launch 2 fabulous wines in the LCBO.
Okay.
So we're here to talk about those 2 wines today.
Amazing. Okay, so where's the region, Ange, that we're talking about?
We're headed to Leyda Valley in Chile's cool coast, and Viviana's, I always fangirl out on her because she's awesome at what she does. She has accolades that I could go on and on about, but one of the best winemakers in Chile. She's making really great Pinot Noir, and she's in her wheelhouse to make some of the best cool climate wines in the world.
Really?
And so we're really excited to have her on the show today.
So let's talk about these wines, Viviana, because so let's start with the Sauvignon Blanc. So the climate in Chile, specifically where Leyda Valley is what?
It's cool climate.
Okay.
It's cool coastal climate, and that's the clue for growing this kind of grapes. You know, normally people think that Chile is everything about red wine, and we did in the past. We were known by those wines, but the challenge was that Chile is a narrow and long country, and we have 4,000 kilometers of coastline. So we face directly to the Pacific Ocean, and we started discovering different valleys all along Chile. And Leyda Winery was one of the pioneers, discovering a new valley that is named Leyda Valley. So we have the name of the valley because we were the first one here, and it's at only 12 kilometers to the Pacific Ocean. And our ocean is freezing because we have the Humboldt Current influence that grows from the Antarctica down south, and it runs up the country, and at the same time it goes inland. So we have maritime influence with these low temperatures during the whole year, morning fogs, and strong cold winds that runs from the ocean inside.
What do you love about your Sauvignon Blanc?
Well, it really shows the maritime influence. So if you try it, you will feel the saltiness in it. Leyda Valley is mainly known because our Sauvignon Blanc are more citrus in style with some herbal character in it.
I misplaced my glass.
And try it in the palate. I think what stands out is this bright acidity, but it's not only acidity in it, it also has this creamy texture that we work in the cellar. So it has a nice balance.
What do you like to look at this
Charcuterie board.
A charcuterie board. Okay, and that pairs well with the Sauvignon Blanc, Ange?
I mean, the Sauvignon Blanc is so expressive, but it also has these subtle notes of gooseberry and grapefruit, lemon and lime. I mean, this is a lovable wine, and if you love Sauvignon Blanc, this is a wine that you're just going to fall in love with. So.
Okay, great. I want to get to the Pinot because you're so proud of your Pinot. Pinot is so tough. Why is here, take that.
Thank you.
Why is Pinot so hard, Viviana?
It is. I would say that from all the grapes that you can choose, the Pinot Noir is the one challenging grape. And when you work with this grape that it is so challenging, at the end you get obsessed. I'm obsessed.
Because but and here's the thing: it's just not in the vineyard. It's just not at harvest time. But it's when you take the grapes off and then you get them into the cellar and you're trying to figure out what to do with them.
Exactly, and it's so delicate. You said properly. In the vineyard, you have to pick in the proper day, because if you delay 3 days or 4 days, then the fruit turns into more black fruit and high alcohol, and it's super dense with high density, and you lose the elegance. So you have to be very sharp in the picking date, and then in the cellar you have to make quick vinification, trying to preserve and enhance all the bright aromas of the grape.
It's frustrating.
It is.
It's love hate.
It's love hate. But then I'm in love with the.
Okay, so what year is this? Which one's this one?
This is the Reserva Pinot Noir 2022.
2022. Okay, and what do you love about this one?
I love Pinot Noir from cool climate, and what we try to do is to preserve all the red acid fruit profile of the grape, and to show also herbal character, which is something typical of our terroir. And in the palate, we try to make a Pinot Noir that is very juicy and vibrant, not fat, not high alcohol, just freshness, showing the cool climate influence.
I love your passion, but the way you communicate too, and you're able to like dissect it on how you break it down. What could you do this Pinot with the charcuterie board, or would you try something else?
Definitely.
Ange?
I think there's always a thing, red wine and no fish, but this is a wine, Pinot Noir, because it's thin-skinned. It is an elegant, very finessed wine. It's soft on your palate. You can pair this with tuna. You can pair this with cedar plank salmon. When you start to get into the barbecue and you get a little char, Pinot's a great additive to kind of go into that fish world, which is really quite nice.
We gotta go. Where can we get these wines?
LCBO is $16.
Both of them?
Yeah, stock up.
Both of them. Okay, so
sure.
great summer wines with the Sauvignon Blanc and the Pinot Noir from Leyda Valley. Viviana, thank you so much. Good to see you. And maybe we could pair this with some cheese because there's a lad to my right that has some cheese getting ready for National Cheese Day in the next half hour. We'll see you soon.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.